Hello, I am Medic, and thank you for watching my previous tip video on how to get sequences onto a custom TF2 model, which was the FemScout in that case. Now I'll be showing you how to get custom player models into Source Filmmaker. So what you need to do first is you need to go on to garry's.mod.org and you search for a model pack which has player models in them. So I have found two as of yet. Or for this example, I downloaded two, which is the Zelda one and the Zero Suit Samus one for Garry's Mod. And then we have Resident Evil 5 Jail here as well, which is more like a ragdoll than a player model. So what you need to do is you open these RAR files and you find the models and materials folders, like this, open it like that. This is for everyone, just find the models and materials, these two, extract all of them, and you put those two folders in your game user mod directory in Source Filmmaker and just put them in here. When you've done this, you go into your Source Filmmaker, make a project, and then you go here, new model, and as you can see here, we have the Zelda model, and then just find her, press open. You can also mod filter by user mod, so it only looks in the user mod directory, which is easier. Press open. And I spawned her in that derpy spawn point place again, so just give me a moment and I'll make a camera this time. And we'll repeat this step. Excuse me. There we go. And you have Zelda in your Source Filmmaker. Now we could just move her a bit more to the left so we can import the Samus one as well. Same procedure. Click the plus, new model, search for Sam. Here we have Samlex. Double click, open the model. We'll select her in the animation set editor, move her to the right, and there you go. You have two new player models imported into your Source Filmmaker project. These two player models do use the sequences from the Half-Life game. I think they both use the Alex one. So you could, instead of just using my previous tutorial tip where you can put in an actual Half-Life or TF2 player model and then copy the sequence onto the custom model, you can actually just right-click, Sam Alex here, import sequence, oh sorry, my mouse derped, import sequence, and just scroll through here. And you can actually see that you have all of her sequences here. Just open that and it applies and play back, and you can see that she is doing an Alex sequence. The face might be a bit derped, and they might not be named exactly the same on every model. So you could just animate that yourself, really. It's not that hard. So let's stop this, save it, go back to the beginning of the scene or clip, and we'll do Zelda as well. Select her in the animation set editor, right click, import, sequence, and let's see. Yeah, that could be fine. And press open. And play back. There we go. Now you've actually imported models into Source Filmmaker and you've made the move by using the valid sequences, which is very neat. And you can blend these and do whatever you want. You know this. I don't need to explain that. So this is how you get some of the more working player model things in Source Filmmaker. Now we'll import Jill. Click the plus. New model, search for Jill. Actually, it does come with a couple of nice skins here as well, which is kind of cool. Press open. There she is. Let's select her here, move her over here, and let's have a little closer look at her. Let's expand this tree, and as you can see, it looks a bit different also when you hold down the control key to see all the bones and bits and whatnot. She does not have any real like bone bits in her since she's I think she's basically just a ragdoll. So animating her is a bit more different since you can't really get any sequences onto her. So this is like a manual job as of yet. But you've still got her in game and you can still move her about. So I think we could go into unknown since I think that's where all of these are. So we could search for right arm, select that, and then you can just rotate that as you wish. So that really works. Same thing should work with the legs and whatnot. If you can find the right bit for it. There we go. So you can still animate and move these models about as you should. The face should also be fine if we can find the eyes. There we go. So that also does work. So that is how you get models in. You can put sequences or use sequences on most of them. That is just easy to find out since you can just go and select one of these models, right click, import sequence. And the sequences will be listed here if it works. Otherwise, if the model does have this set up with the correct bips, you can use the previous technique with copying existing sequences from a working model onto that model, like the FemScout from the TF2 thing. So that should work out for you. It doesn't really work with the Jill one since it doesn't have the same setup, so it doesn't know what to do with the data. But anyway, you can animate the Jill one by hand, like I told you. So hopefully this has helped you to get play models into Source Filmmaker at least. Thanks for watching and have a good